to my channel. It's Ashley the Wayward Stitcher, and I'm coming to you on November the 23rd. How is everyone? I'm glad to have you here with me today. I'm a day late, but yesterday I really wasn't feeling well, so I decided to postpone filming until today. My boyfriend, as of about 20 minutes ago, left for work, so that gave me enough time to gather all my stuff together and film before my boyfriend's daughter gets home from work. So she'll be home in about a half an hour, so I have half an hour to film this and get her done. So I hope everybody had a great 2 weeks. My 2 weeks were interesting as far as my stitching and everything go. Stitching was slow. I felt really motivated on some pieces and then not motivated at all on others, and like I said, a few days this week, yesterday especially, I wasn't really feeling well, and just I've been focusing on kind of keeping the apartment clean. We bought a Christmas tree, and I spent some time, my boyfriend and I spent some time putting that up and decorating. So if I have a picture of the Christmas tree, I will insert it here, hopefully. So yeah, that's our tree, and I'm really happy with it. The cat, River, the kitten, has already once or twice been inside the tree. For the first little while, she was actually leaving it alone. And we thought, oh gosh, yes, we have a really good kitten that is like not even interested in the Christmas tree. Wrong. She wants to be inside it. She doesn't want to play with the baubles that much, but she wants to be inside the tree. So there's that. Aside from decorating for Christmas and things like that, there really hasn't been too much else going on in the last 2 weeks. We've got a good dumping of snow last night, however. We woke up to about like 5 inches of snow, something like that. So yeah, it was, we had snow squall warnings and stuff out, and yeah, got a fair dumping. It's about time, because, you know, I feel like for almost the end of November, we should have more snow than this, but global warming. Isn't it nice? So let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm really excited about the stuff I do have to show you guys this week, though, because it's really exciting. I have a shout out to make and some nice, interesting new plans. So let's get rolling, shall we? I think it's going to be like a shorter video today, but that's okay. I'm okay with this. And moving forward, I know I didn't really give myself a whole lot of time to think about this, but excuse me. I think moving forward, I'm going to try a vlog style video. I think that's just because of the fact that sometimes I just don't have the time, like today, to haul everything out, film, put everything away. With my boyfriend and his daughter working like opposite hours to each other, it's like one's gone and I have a half an hour for the other one to get home, and myself, like many other Flosstubers, prefer to film when there's nobody home. So yeah, I have like very small windows now in the next 2 weeks to get videos done. So I think in the next 2 weeks or the next week, what I'll do is I'll just film every day or during sessions when I sit down to stitch to kind of show you guys where I'm at, what I'm thinking, etc., and see how that goes. And if you guys like that style of video, then I can continue with it, or I can come back and try to do this stuff. But what I think might end up happening is sometimes you'll get these videos, and then sometimes you'll get the vlog style ones where I can, you know, sneak to my bedroom for like 5 minutes of quiet time, and, you know, say, hey guys, this is what I'm doing, and then be done, you know. So we'll try it out and see what happens, and if you guys like it, that's great. And yeah, I just really would hope that you guys will just give me your thoughts on that, either in this video or in the next one when it comes, because, you know, I know these videos are more about me and my stitching, and I'm allowed to do whatever I want, but also because you guys watch me, I want to be able to make sure that you guys are watching things that you're interested in watching, and that you're not stuck going, oh great, like, she's doing that. You know what I mean? Like, this is for me, but it's also for you guys. So I really want to make sure that, you know, I'm kind of shaping my channel to make my viewers happy as well as making myself happy. So, 2 birds with 1 stone, or I'm gonna try anyways. So without further ado, we'll get started on the stitching. So the first project that I have to show you guys today is my Canadian Beauty. I did work on her for a couple days. Not a whole lot of progress was made on her, but enough to see a difference. So that's all that matters to me. And the lady that I'm stitching this for, she was like, oh, please don't rush yourself in getting her done. I really don't care how long it takes, because I totally understand that that type of thing takes a really long time. And, you know, I had explained to her that, you know, sometimes my mood is up and sometimes it's down. And so she totally understands. So this is where I'm at currently on this lovely lady. So this is, of course, a Joan Elliott design. And if you can tell, the work that I did was all in this part of her dress here. The blue and the green and the kind of khaki brown color. I got all that done. And that was in the span of like 2 days. I'm not a very fast stitcher, as you can tell, because this should have been done long before now, and it isn't. But I take my time. I don't rush myself, because when I rush, that's when I make mistakes, and I really don't. When it's a gift that's for someone else, I really do not want to be making mistakes. And the idea of frogging on hand-dyed fabric kind of terrifies me, so the less mistakes I make on her, the better. Now the next project that I worked on this week, or the last 2 weeks, was my Epic Pokemon. Now I had logged how many stitches I did on this the last 2 weeks, and I think it's like, it's pretty close to 1,000, I think. I will put down in the description below exactly how many stitches this got this last 2 weeks. But I did count every single day and I wrote it down. So I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's close to 1,000. But this is where we're at right now. So as you can see, I'm just gonna like block myself off here. As you can see, I made a start on Goldine there underneath pincer. I finished pincer like 99.9%. There's just a couple of white stitches that he needs, but I'm gonna do those when I stitch the white and Goldine. I'm just gonna fold this over for a second, make it easier for myself. So yeah, I did all this in Goldine here, this part of her tail. I say her, but like, you know, Pokemon or whatever. And then I also pretty much finished Staryu here. But for some reason, I'm going through my floss, and there's a color that I'm apparently missing. Meanwhile, I was fairly certain that I had like the entire set of DMC. So where that thread has decided to disappear to, I have no idea. But yeah, Staryu's basically finished. Pincer I managed to finish like 99.9%, and Goldine has made an appearance. And so the way that this pattern works in Pattern Keeper, someone, I forget who, in the there's a Pokemon Facebook group that I'm in, that Laura X Stitches does. And I would post it for you guys down below, but I have since deleted, well, not deleted. I have no longer given myself access to Facebook right now, so it's kind of a thing. In order to save my mental health and some other aspects of my life, I have purged Facebook from my phone. So, yeah, if you need to know where the Epic Facebook or the Epic Pokemon Facebook group is, I'll link Laura X Stitches down below, and you can get in contact with her, and I'm sure that she would be more than happy to share with you the link to her Facebook page, because she has this whole thing for Epic Pokemon. That's what her Facebook group is for. And so, also, if you're watching this, Laura, hi. Hope you and the little one are good. So yeah, the way the Pattern Keeper version of this pattern works, the bottom of this entire page is like down here. And so the Pattern Keeper version of this pattern is literally only like 13 pages versus the original version of this pattern, which is like 33 pages. So it's nice. You get this big, huge chunk, and you're like, oh wow, this is all one big, huge page. So when that's done, that's like a huge amount, right? And I think as far as percentage is concerned, I'm getting close to like 10% on this. Maybe. Maybe I'm really exaggerating. Maybe it's only like 1%, and I'm just adding a 0 to make myself look good. I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at. And I was hoping to, of course, work across this top part of the page and make it to here by the end of the year, but I'm having so much fun down in this section that I'm just gonna keep on trucking the way I'm trucking. And, you know, maybe the next time I put this in my hoop, I will work on this section. Maybe finish Lapras off, because I know a few videos back I promised to have Lapras finished. But yeah, I always assign roles, gender roles to Pokemon. I don't know why. That's like such a bad thing. Like, I don't even know. It's just, I look at them and I'm like, oh, well, if it looks like it would be a female, it's a female, right? Dratini, girl. Porygon. Polygon. Porygon. Yep. Polygon. Porygon. It's a dude. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't, like, that was always my thinking with Pokemon growing up. And I'm trying to shake that, for obvious reasons. But yeah, that's what I do with Pokemon. Don't know why. So that's where we're at. I'm good progress with that. I'm really, really happy. So yeah, that was one of the pieces where I was like going on it and going on it and going on it, and like was totally unable to stop. I just wanted to keep stitching on it. And so I think it's really important for me to remember to do that, that if I'm stitching on something that I really enjoy, just keep going. Like, there's no reason why I need to stop. My thinking on things is like, I need to work on at least 3 or 4 projects so that I have enough to show on Flosstube. That's how I think. And then that's what gets me into being like, now I don't feel like stitching. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta like knock that off, because that's not a healthy way of looking at it. I'm sure you guys love seeing my work no matter whether it's 1 project or 10. So, yeah, this is why I thought maybe that the vlog style version for my channel would be nicer, better, so that you can see my day-to-day progress and still be seeing quite a bit of, you know, content. So, and I've been trying to drink a lot more water lately. Yeah, drinking water sometimes is not easy. Like, there's days where water is like the only thing I drink, and then there's times where like I'll drink like 5 coffees and a Coke, and like, yeah, it's not healthy. I'm trying to stick to this. Okay, and so for my last WIP, you guys get to see my lovely Heaven and Earth designs, my Realm of Enchantment, the quick stitch version. Obviously the quick stitch version, because like the full version has like so much more green and trees and just stitching that nobody needs to do. And so as you can see, I've been kind of working at filling my floss box with all the colors. It's just been something I've been working on and off on in the evenings, or when I'm stitching and I come across a color that I need that isn't in here yet, that I just kind of added in. But again, I swore I had all the colors, and somehow I'm missing a couple that should be in here that I can't find anywhere. So there is a goblin or something in this apartment that keeps stealing my floss, and I want it back, because my floss is walking off and it's not cool. Alright, so where I'm at with this, and you're going to have to pardon my park threads, I'm trying to get rid of these. I don't know why, I just am. I'm trying to go, you know, color by color on this page. This is where I'm at. So the bottom of this page is literally like right here, and the edge of the page is like here. So you kind of can see the margins for my pages now, which is nice. I really love the colors a lot. It's showing up very vibrantly on my video, and I'm glad for that, because whenever I try to take pictures of it for Instagram, the lighting is always absolutely terrible, and like I always have to like fiddle with adjusting the settings on my phone so that I can get it to show up properly, so you can like see the difference in the colors. But I'm really enjoying this a lot. And yeah, I've actually been thinking a lot about my HAEDs lately. And for those of you that might remember from videos like a year or two ago, my other Ann Stokes design that I have started, which is the mini Dragon's Lair, that I have like 2 pages finished on, that I really probably should go back to and work on again sometime. Yeah, that's just been a whole thing. He's been away for a while, and I should really just bring him back out. The same with Mini Equinox. Like, I don't know what it is. I just recently, my stitching has just been kind of like all over the place. But what I'm thinking of doing with this whole vlog thing is maybe, you know, at the beginning of every day, like get the big wheel, you know, like Chris Cross Stitch does at the beginning of his videos, and he names Tiki the Tree of 1,000 Faces. Yeah, I should really do something like that every day and put all my projects on there and be like, whatever the wheel says I'm working on it, whether it's 1 thread or 10 stitches or like something. Like something has to be done, because like, wait until you guys see my WIP parade, which I probably won't do till the new year because I have a lot of crap to kind of try to find, because my stitching is separated between my house and my parents' house right now. And yeah, trying to find everything is going to take a while. So bear with me with that. I appreciate everybody who showed interest in that. It is coming, just not right now, probably after Christmas. I just have too much going on right now. And like I said, everything's kind of in 10 different places right now. So once everything gets kind of sorted that way, then that WIP parade will come. And usually people do a beginning of the year WIP parade, right? So I think that that's fair. Not that everything that's going to be in my WIP parade is stuff that's being actively worked on, which is what I think the purpose of WIP parade is. But yeah, so there's that. No new starts for me, thank God, because I don't need any, even though I've been very tempted. Let me see. Let me just see. My goldfinches are finished, and I meant to show them. I do not have them on me in person. They are at my parents' house. And if I can think of to put a picture in here of the finish, I will do so. It's not as great as showing you guys in person, I know, but like I said, it's just too much hassle for me to go over there and grab it and bring it back here and then take it back over there. And I just don't want to be hassled. Then there's just more risk for something bad to happen to it in transit. So like, because it's not framed or ironed or washed or anything yet. So yeah, if I have finished that, I'm going to insert a picture of that here. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. And so, yeah, that's my finish, of course, that I've been missing the last couple videos. So plans for next year. WIP Go. I was talking to Mary, the Daydream Stitcher, last night, and I was watching her latest video, and she mentions WIP Go, and I was like, you know what? I really should get on that. Like, I follow Jessie on Instagram, and, you know, I know she pulls numbers and does all that. That's all her. I just wasn't sure really how 100% how it worked. So because I've purged myself of Facebook, I have left it up to Mary to be kind enough to give me the numbers for next year. And I think, you know, next month I'm going to kind of plan out my WIP Go board and see what I can do with that. Because it sounds like a fun little challenge to me to do that, to try to get some of the things finished that I don't normally work on. Also, another plan for next year, as you guys might know, almost every year I do a New Year, New Start. In the past, it's been a Mirabilia or a Nora Corbett design that I start on the 1st of January. It's going to be different this coming year. I'm going to be starting a Riolis kit on the 1st of January. And that I'm going to be doing with the lovely Calico and Cat Talks. The two of them have this lovely Blue Jay kit from Riolis that they are going to start together. And I was like, hey, I have that kit. Can I join you? So both of them are on board for me joining in. So that's what I'm going to do on the 1st of January. This is going to be my New Year, New Start. And I'm really excited because this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, so looking forward to that. Looking forward to, in the meantime, you know, getting to know Kat maybe a little bit better. So that, you know, come the new year when we're all stitching this together, we can all kind of like chat. I'm really looking forward to that. And if you haven't seen Cat Talks, I just recently started watching her Flosstube, so I can't really like give you a whole idea of what she's all about. But from the video that I have seen, she's very nice. So if you would like to go and see her channel, I'll put her link down below, and you can give her a follow or a subscribe. That would be great. So that's the next plan. That's for next year. Now, I'm going to leave my haul for the end of the video. But my next plan, now, if you have a box of tissues nearby, you might want to grab it. Because I might need one. Because I'm already getting emotional thinking about it. And I don't know why, because, oh God, I already cried about this earlier, so I don't need to cry about it again, but okay. I'm going to get emotional, and there's nothing I can do about it. So you're just going to get to see the emotions, folks. So, 2 weeks ago, on the 11th of November, which was also Remembrance Day. How could anybody forget that? Winter the Dolphin passed away. And that's really sad to me because I love dolphins a lot. Like, a lot. And, good God, that's harder than I thought. And I just am starting to learn more about what she was about. Like, I had known about her. Last year, I had spent some time on the aquarium cam watching her swimming. And anyway, yeah, she recently passed away due to gastrointestinal issues. I guess from the necropsy or whatever it was that they had done on her. That could have been the wrong term. I feel like it was necropsy, but autopsy, you know. It was determined that she actually had a twisted bowel. So, and this was, these gastrointestinal issues were things that Winter had been dealing with quite a bit. She had had past issues and had recovered and stuff like that. But sadly, this time her condition was obviously much worse. Now, I know Dolphin, my brain is like fried right now because of emotions. Winter was, I'm sure, an inspiration to many people, and probably, obviously more, specifically maybe children and other amputees. I don't personally know any real amputees. Like, I know people that have had, you know, fingers amputated and things like that, which I guess is still, you know, but I don't know anybody personally that lives with a prosthetic. And so, I am very uneducated on that kind of stuff, sadly. And so, like I said, dolphins have been my favorite animal since I was a small child, along with horses. Dolphins and horses. Favorite land animal? Horses. Favorite water animal? Dolphins. And I remember going to Marineland when I was a kid and seeing the dolphins and being so excited and wanting to, you know, go down, being the kid that got picked to go down and pet the dolphins. And I remember all of that so much. And so last year, knowing that I love dolphins, my boyfriend had bought me both of Winter's movies. And as you can tell, they're still in the cellophane because I put off movies with animals in them because 99.9% of the time when animals are involved, they are tearjerkers. And I'm sure these are going to be tearjerkers too, because, like, you know, they're going to be tearjerkers. They're going to be sad and they're going to be emotional. And so, like, I just have not worked up the courage to watch them. because I don't want to be an emotional disaster, much like I'm being right now. And so I just like, it was funny because for so long I just did not want to be that emotionally vulnerable in front of my boyfriend, which really seems stupid. Because if you can't be emotionally vulnerable in front of your significant other, then who can you be? Seriously? I don't know why I have that in my head. Because I've been emotionally vulnerable with him 1,000 times before. So I, you know, I don't even know. It's just, watching movies is a little different for some, to me it's like a little different. It's like, I see him cry during movies sometimes too. It's fine. Anyways, I still have to watch these, and I will. That's gonna come with my announcement that I'm going to make. I didn't add this into my announcement that I made on Instagram, but I'll announce it here, because if you follow me on Instagram, chances are you see my Flosstubes. This is just a thing to go with it, that you can do or not do, it's up to you, as part of the whole memorial thing. So I am holding a memorial stitch along for winter. So my plan is, I have a Dimensions kit, the what's it called, the Dolphin's Realm or something like that. It's this one. I have it started. I have like this whole dolphin finished on it already, and some of the background and everything, and it's just sitting at my parents' house not really doing much. So I thought, you know, because of Winter's passing, and the fact that she has been so inspiring to so many people, and that so many people seem to care so much about her and what she stands for, and what her legacy is going to be, I just thought that in her memory I would go back to stitching this and see if I can't finish it. I might not finish it in the duration of the stitch along, but I'm at least going to try to make a lot of progress on it. Now, when Winter was brought, just kind of some of the stuff that I know about Winter, I was just watching a little bit of her memorial that the aquarium had posted on YouTube, and you know, Winter was found when she was about 2 months old, and she had been caught into a trap of some kind that had caused significant damage to her tail, which was why it had to be removed. And yeah, they estimated her to only be about 2 months old at that time, which is like, she's just a baby. And just, you know, I mean, for any animal to be caught in any kind of trap is horrifying and terrible. Here I go again. Because you just can't imagine the pain that she was going through at that time, right? Just a baby. But also, you know, only being 2 months old. You know, some animals age differently, right? So for a dolphin to be 2 months old, to us is like, oh, she's just a baby. But to them, like, I don't even really know. I love dolphins, but I'm not that well educated on them. Dolphins might, you know, be mature at 2 months old. So I don't know. Anyway, so the stitch along. It's going to run from tomorrow, the 24th of November, to January the 24th. That gives you 2 months, which is the obvious age that Winter was to have guessed to be when she was rescued. So 2 months to stitch something dolphin related, or to stitch something winter related, winter themed. Obviously, because her name was Winter. So either dolphin related or winter related, which I thought right now would be a great time to add that in, because, you know, she's 2 months old. Or not 2 months old. I'm getting behind on myself. Sorry. Her name is Winter. Now is winter. People are stitching all sorts of winter stuff. So you could just add this tag on to whatever you're stitching, and it'd be fine. So the hashtag for that is going to be Stitches for Winter. And I'll put that in the description box below, and you guys can join in on that if you like. I really hope you do. I really hope that you follow along, and that while you're stitching on your winter themed pieces at some point, you join me in watching the movies as well. And last but not least, the lovely Mary, the waiver stitcher. Stop it, emotions messing with my brain. Mary, the Daydream Stitcher, had gifted me a gift certificate for Etsy for my birthday. And so I just wanted to show you guys the patterns that I purchased with that money. So I bought Northern Expressions Needleworks Peacock Band Sampler. I love this. This is the cross stitch only version, of course. There is a specialty stitch version as well. But I love this so very much, and I can't wait to start it because it's freaking beautiful. And then I went back to Abby Sue Designs on Etsy, and I had to buy these because you know me and my love of Nightmare Before Christmas, right? She had these. So, like, yeah, I had to have both, of course, right? Yeah. So I think when I do stitch them, they're going to be stitched on the same piece of fabric. Unlike my my Sailor Scout pieces are all going to be on separate ones, because to put all 5 on one piece, I think it's going to be too big. But to put both of these on one page should be totally fine, right? So that's that. Just a little bit of haul. So thank you again, Mary. I know you were really excited to see what I decided to buy. So thank you so much for that. I will love those patterns to death. I can't wait to start them. I just need to find some proper fabric for everything, because I don't have anything proper in my stash, I don't think. But yes, so that's going to be it for me, guys. I really hope that you'll consider joining me for the Winter the Dolphin stitch along. Again, that's going to be Stitches for Winter. That's going to be the hashtag we're going to use on Instagram, and that's going to again run from tomorrow, the 24th of November, straight through to January the 24th of 2022. I'm really excited. This is something that I know is meaningful, a little more so than any other stitch alongs I've tried to do in the past. So if this stitch along isn't for you, that's totally fine. I understand. But if you have any friends or anything that you think might be interested as well, just spread the word. That's all I ask. Because I would really like to see some things done in Winter's memory. It would be fantastic. Because this is like the only thing that I can think of to do. I can't make donations to the aquarium or anything like that, but I can do this. So please, guys, join me for this. Spread the word. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you.